Welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. Very excited today for the Ron Guidry replay from 1978. It's game 34. Getting close to the end. This one and one more. Today it is the Blue Jays. It's a bird, but it's the Blue Jays taking on the Yankees back at the friendly confines of Yankee Stadium. On the mound for the Blue Jays is Baylor Moore, facing Ron Guidry. 24-6 is Guidry. And the actual result of this game, Yankees win this one 3-1. Guidry gets his 24th win. He's already got 24 in the replay. Let's see if he can make it 25 today. The Blue Jays are going to go Bassetti in center, Baylor in right, Howell at third, Horton DH, Velez in left, Alt at first, McKay at second, Cerrone catching, Gomez at short. For the Yankees, they're going to go, I don't need to move that. Rivers, basically same lineup. Rivers in center, Randolph at second, Munson catcher, Jackson DH, Piniella right, Nettles at third, Chambliss at first, White in left, and Dent at short. So here we go, the Baylor, well, I don't know why I said Baylor, but Bassetti is going to lead off for the Blue Jays. Some B's in there. 1-4, 5, and 1-5 is going to be a strikeout to lead off the game. Now Bob Baylor, 2-1. 2-1's a 39, and a 2-1 is a 40. Column 2 is going to be a ground out to short. Roy Howell, 2-1's a 41, and a 2-1's a 142 is going to be a ground out to short. Bottom of the first, here come the Yankees. Baylor Moore, lefty, better against lefties. 1-1 is a 20. 1-6 is a 3. 23 is a line single to right field for Rivers and possibly an error. Let's check the right fielder. He is Baylor at 21. No error. So Willie Randolph, 3-1's a 4, 3-5 versus a righty. He's going to be a 5-9 in column 3. Single to right, runners advance one base. Check with third base coach. For any extra base attempts, right fielder, his arm is a 4, Baylor. And you got Rivers a 5, so +1. And we get a 4. +1 and a 4 is an extra base, so he'll go to third. Brings up Munson, first and third, nobody out. 3-6, 42. And that's going to be a single. Runners advance 2 bases. Unless he has 1 or 2 speed on first. He does not. First and third with nobody out, Reggie Jackson. 2-2 is 11. And a 2-3 is a 3-14. Column 2 is a single to center. Runners advance 1 base. Another run. First and second, nobody out. Piniella, 2-5's a 50. 2-1 is a 3. 53, column 2 is a ground out pitcher to first. Runners advance 1 base. Nettles, 1-4 is a 35, and 1-3 is a 2. 37 in column 1 is a ground out to second And the infield, runners on second and third, everybody's in. Out of first, lead runner holds. So 2 away, second and third, 3-2, 29. 3-3 versus a lefty is a 3 or a 4. No, it's a 3. 3-3. So 32, column 3, and he'll fly out to right. The Yankees, 2 runs, could have been worse in the first. Willie Horton, 2-5. 2 5's a 3 and a 2 1's a 1-4, column 2 strikeout. Otto Velez, 3-3. 3-3 is a 32, 3-6, a 133, column 3. Line out to center. Doug Alt, 4-6, 17. And a 4-4 is shortstop. And shortstop Dent's a 2, so a 19 in column 4. It's a ground out to first. Bottom of 2, Roy White, switch hitter. 2-3 is a 2, 2-2. Is a 3, so 5 in column 2 is a strikeout. Bucky Dent, 3's all the way around, 3-3. It's a 5 and a 3-3. It's a 4-9, column 3, single to right. Mickey Rivers, 2-2. 2's all the way around, 2-2's an 11. 2-2 versus a lefty. There's a 1-12 in column 2, single to left, runners advance 1 base. Bob Baylor having some issues. Willie Randolph, 3-5. 3-5's a 3. Oops. I rolled the wrong 2 dice. Okay, the blue die was a 4. So let's roll these 2 dice, 51 and column 3. 51 is going to be a 4, so it raises to a 4. And then a 3-4 versus a righty is a 4. So an 8 in column 3 is a single to center. Runners advance 1 base. And check with third base coach for any extra base attempts. Dent is a 3. Center fielder Bassetti is a 4. So we've got -1. 4. 4 and a -1's an extra base. Other runners will hold, but Dent will score. So 1 out, first and second. Munt's in the batter now. 3-5. 3-5's a 3. 32. It's going to drop to a 2. 3-6 versus a righty of 5, so 7 in column 3. Single to left. Runners advance. You got Rivers is a 5. And left field. And so +1 this time. Speed minus arm. 5 - 4 is a +1. and a 7. 7 extra base plus. So Rivers scores from second. Randolph. Anyone with a speed equal to or higher than the die roll moves up. So nobody's going to move up because nobody has a higher than equal to or higher than a 6. An RBI single for Munson, first and second with 1 out. Reggie Jackson, 3s all the way around, 3-5. 3 3s of 5. 36. Drops to a 3. And then a 3-3 versus a lefty. So 6 in column 3. Fly to center. Nobody's on third, so 2 outs. Lou Piniella. 2-2 is an 11. 2-5 versus a righty. A 4-15 in column 2. Single. Single to right. Runner on second scores with 2 outs. Runner first goes to third. So lefty. Let's see if he can get Nettles. Might be his last batter here. Only in the second. 6-3. 16. 6-5 versus a lefty. There's a 4-20 column 6. Fly to right. So he does get him 3 runs. It's 5-0. Yankees. Guidry getting a lot of run support in these last few games. Dave McKay, 6s is a 10. 6-6 is a 10. 6-6 is a 3-13. That's gone. That is a home run for Dave McKay. So Rick Cerrone, 3-4 is a 57. 3-5 is a 1. 58 column 3 is a rare play. But it's going to be a dribbler back to the mound. Cerrone is a 3. And he's going to be thrown out. The die's roll is higher. So 1 away, Luis Gomez. 1-5. 5 and a 1-5 is 1-6 strikeout. Back to the top, Bassetti, 6-2 is a 7. 6-1 is a 1-8, column 6, single. 5-1 is a 4. 5-6 is a 4-8, column 5. So it's going to be a walk. First and second, 2 outs. 1-3 is a 3, and a 1-6 is a strikeout. Blue Jays get 1 on the home run. Baylor Moore is going to come back out. 4-2 is a 2. 4-4. Ground out to second. Roy White, 5-1 is a 4. 5-5 is a 4-8. Column 5 is going to be a walk. Bucky Dent, 4-1 is a 2. 4-3. Shortstop. Gomez, so 5. Column 4 is going to be a double play. That ends the inning. Top of the 4th. Willie Horton. 3-5, 3. 26 drops to a 2, and then a 3-4 is a 1. So a 3, dribbler to the catcher. Otto Velez, 3-6. 42 is going to be a single. One out, one on a 5-2 is a 2, and a 5-2 is a 1-3, column 5. Grounder to second. And runners advance. I'm playing infield back on that one. It says halfway though, so that would be out at second, others advance. So it'd be a fielder's choice. That's what we'll do. We will call it fielder's choice. So Dave McKay up with 2 outs, runner first, 5-3, 6, 7-8, column 5 is going to be a walk. First and second with 2 outs, Rick Cerrone, 4-3, he's at 11. Second base is Randolph, he's at 2, 13, column 4. With 2 outs, infield back. Possible error, Randolph's a 46. No error. Bottom of 4. 3-1 is a 4. Column 3, 61. It's going to jump to a 5 and a 3-1 off Baylor Moore's card versus a lefty. It's going to be a 1. So a 6, and he'll get him, fly to center. And I think, well, they'll let him go. 5-1. 5-1's a 5, 5-3. So an 8, column 5. It's going to be a walk. Shouldn't let him go. Stolen base opportunities, a 4 on the hold. Cerrone is a 4. 4 and a 4 is going to be a 46. It's a 21, so he's going to hold, right? So no stolen base for Randolph. Brings up Munson. Timeout. All right, Joe Coleman on to pitch for the Blue Jays. He's got Randolph at first, Thurman Munson at the plate, 4-2. 11, 4-3. Ground to third. So Howell's a 3, so 14. 14, column 4 is with the infield halfway, looking for the double play ball, so it's going to be possible error. And Howell is a 15. 63, so he's going to get an error on the play. So E5. Runners advance 1 base. First and second with 1 out. Reggie Jackson. Oh, 6-2 is a 9. 6-1 is a 2 and 11. Actually, no, we got to check. He's a lefty, 13 lefty. Makes it a 7. Drops to a 7. So a 9 total. And column 6 is a single to center. Runners advance 1 base. Randolph could try to score. And defense may try for runner plate if there's a throw home, roll 1 die. Versus runner speed, if it's higher, he's out. If it's not higher, he scores. And runner on first goes to third. If there's no throw, well, they got to try to get him out. I mean, already down 5-1. I don't want to make it 6-1. And it was a single to. I already forgot. It was the left. Or that was a 7, right? It was a 7, and then it was a 9. So it was a single to center. Bassetti's arm's a 4. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Versus runner speed. Problem is, you got Randolph, he's a 5. So it has to be a 6 for him to get thrown out. I think they're going to let him score. Hold the runners. Hold Munson to second. So first and second, 1 out. And Lou Piniella, 5-3. 5-3 is a 4. And a 5-5 is a 4. An 8. 8 and column 5 is a walk. Bases loaded, 1 out, Rick. And Greg Nettles, 3-4. 57 and a 3-6. There's a 60. 60 column 3 is a rare play. And we'll go to the rare play book. 1 out, bases loaded. One out, bases loaded. And we get a 12. High fly to left center. Outfielders converge on the batter's deep drive into the gap. They collide and ball gets between them to the wall, clearing the bases. Left fielder still down, center fielder chases the ball. Batter speed, if the batter's speed is higher than the center fielder's arm, he scores on the inside the park home run. Nettles is a 2, so he's not. It's not higher, so he's out at third if it's not higher. And the infielder or the injured outfielder must be removed from the game. He's not going to be injured. So if it's not higher, he's out at third. But it's going to be a double. Bases clearing double. And then he's out at third. 8-5. Might have been a relay in there, but that's okay. Chambliss, bases clear. 4 runs in the inning. And 2 outs now. 3-4 for Chambliss is a 57, and a 3-1 is a 158. Column 3 is a rare play. Okay, bases clear. And a 5. So bases clear and a 5. Base is empty. With 2 outs. Long fly ball to right. Outfielder gets a late break on the ball. Roll against the outfielder's error rating. If it's not higher, he recovers to make the catch. Right field. Baylor. 21-12. He makes the catch. So thank goodness for that. He snow cones it, makes the catch, 4 runs. 9-1, Yankees. Top of the 5th, Gomez, 1-5. It's a 5 and a 1-5 is a 1. Strikeout. Bassetti, 4-3. 39, 4-2. Second base. So 41. Column 4 and a 41. Hold on. Something isn't right here. 4-3. 4-3 is a 39. And a 4-2 is second base. He's a 2. So 41 in column 4. Okay, line out, possible double play. Well, there's nobody on base, so it's a line out. Second base, Bob Baylor, 2-3, 50, and a 2-1, 51 in column 2 is a ground out. Pitcher to first. Bottom of 5. Roy White, 3-5. 3-5's a 12. 3-4, 2-14, column 3. There's a line out to third. Bucky Dent, 6'3", 16, 6'6", 420. Fly to right. Rivers, 2-4, 16, 2-2, 420, column 2. That's a fly to right. 6th inning. Guidry Yankees cruising again. Roy Howell, 1-1's a 10. And a 1's 11's a single up the middle. Willie Horton, 5'6", is a 1. 5'2's a 1. 2, column 5. And that's going to be a ground out to first. Out of second, so runner with the infield halfway is out. It's, let's see. Ground out to first. So first baseman is in, I believe. No, first baseman is halfway. First baseman's halfway. So out at second, rather runners advance. Fielder's choice. 1 out. Otto Velez, 6'4", is an 8. And 6'1's a 1. 9. Column 6 is going to be a single to center. First and second, 1 out. Doug Alt. 5'4" is a 4. 5'6" is a 4. So an 8 in column 5 is a walk. Walks, the bases loaded. With 1 out, Dave McKay. 2-1 is a 40. 2-1's a 1. 41 in column 2. Ground out to short. They're not going to be playing in. Ground out to short. Runners advance. So 2 outs, second and third. Rick Cerrone, 6'2", 59. And a 6'4" is a 61. And column 6 is going to be a double into the corner. Scores 2. And it's 9-4 now. Luis Gomez, 3-4, 57, 3-6 is a 1, 58. Column 3 is rare play. It's going to be a dribbler to the mound. Plays on the batter. Gomez is a 3. Need a 4, 5, or 6 to get him, and they do. Blue Jays get some runs though, 3 runs. 9-4. Bottom of 6. And a 4-6 for Willie Randolph is a 17. And a 4-4 shortstop. So 20 in column 4. Grounder out at first. And he does make the play. Munson 6s all the way around. 6-8. 6-6 is an 8. Righty 63. Mad raises up to a 9, and then a 6-6 is a 4, so 13. That is a home run. Strikeout and out, but home run and replay on a column 6. So let's see. I think Blue Jays, they're going to leave him in. Reggie Jackson, 4-6, 16, and a 4-6, second base. McKay, so is a 3, is a 19, column 4. Ground out to first. Lou Piniella, 2-3, 2, 2-6. 5, so 7 in column 2s, foul out to second. One run for the Yankees, top of 7. And top of the order for the Blue Jays. 1-4 is a 5, and a 1-4 is so a strikeout for Bassetti. Brings up Baylor, 4-1, a 3, and a 4-3. Third base, ground out to third. For Baylor. Here's Howell. Lefty, 1-4. 35, 1-5, a 1, 36. Ground out to third. Blue Jays are going to the bullpen now. Timeout. On field. Mike Willis on for the Blue Jays. He's a lefty. He started the other game, the last game they played against the Yankees. And I don't know why I'm holding the Blue Jays, but it's Nettles is leading off. Lefty. 2-6 is a 2. And a 22. Column 2 is going to drop to a 1. And we have right field. Baylor makes the catch. He's a 4. So Chambliss, a 4-5, is a 6. And a 4-3. It's going to be a ground out to third. 2 away, Roy White. 3-5 is a 12. 3-6 is a 3. So 15, column 3 is going to be a line out to second. L4. Not 4-4. L4, top of the 8th. Guidry coming back out. Here's Willie Horton. 1-2, 35, 1 4 is a 1. 36, it's grounded to third. Otto Velez, 2 3 is a 2. 2 4, 1, so 3, strikeout. Doug Alt, 1 4 is 35 and a 1 3, so ground out to third. Bottom of the 8th inning. Bucky Dent, 3 6, 42. It's going to be a single. Lefty righty matchup, so single. Here's Rivers, 2 4, 16. 2 6 is a 20 total. Column 2. Fly to right. Willie Randolph, 4 4 is a 5. 4 6. Second base. McKay's a 3, so an 8 in column 4. 8 in column 4 with a runner at first. So it's going to be ground out, force out at second. Fielder's choice. Brings up Munson, 2 6, 3. And a 56, column 2. That's going to raise up to a 4. And then we have center field. Center field. He is a 4, but he needs to be higher. Defensive rating has to be higher. So it's a single, it drops for Munson. And runners advance 1 base. 2 bases if their speed is higher than the outfielder's arm. Randolph's a 5, so he will move to third. 2 out Reggie Jackson, 1 6 is a 45, 1 3. It's 48, column 1. It's going to be a strikeout. They're playing back with 2 outs. So no runs for the Yankees. Last call for the Blue Jays, trailing 10 to 4. And Dave McKay is going to lead off with a 3-1, and that's a 4, and then a 3-3. It's a 5 in column 3. Fly to left. Rick Cerrone, 2-3. Is a 2, and a 2-5 is a 1. Struck him out. Luis Gomez, let him hit. 1-6. 45. 1-3 is a 1. 46 is a strikeout. And that's the ball game. 10 to 4 final. Guidry goes 9. And gives up a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. 4 runs. All earned. Walks. 1, 2, 3. 3 walks, strikeouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Home runs, 1. 22 home runs he's given up. 9 Ks in this one. 9 in the actual game also. 3 walks, 1 walk here. So 4 hits and 6 hits here. 25 and 6. He's 24 and 3 in real life. 25 and 6 in the replay. that is going to do it for game 34. One left, one more start, and that will be it for Guidry, the Guidry replay from 1978. And I will see you guys at that time for the next one. Till then, you guys take care. Have a great day, and God bless.